Hey, what is up guys? My name is Andy. Welcome to the show. Today we are going to give an update of my channel and why I haven't been posting and my favorite 4 watches right now that I'm wearing currently. So I've been working with so many watches ultimately, and I've been doing a lot of different videos, but I've been producing them. I haven't had a time where I could just edit those videos and post them in YouTube. I've been working on this channel and on new watches, and also I've been working for other companies. Right now I got new ADs that are working with me, and I'm working with them to make reviews for their channels and make videos of watches for their channels. And we have a partnership where they can lend me watches for this channel. So a lot of watches are coming on the way on this channel. And well, let's go right to the chase. I'm going to talk about my 4 watches that I'm wearing a lot right now. So let's start with the Timex Q. The Timex Q here, it is an incredible watch. I've been, come on, focus. All right. I've been using it because it has been very hot here where I live, and this is very, very comfortable on the wrist. This bracelet is incredible. It doesn't catch hairs. The watch is very light, and my wrist can breathe easily with this strap. And well, the watch, you don't have to wind it, you don't have to set it, you just set it and that's it for the first time. And what I like about this, I have friends on France and Paris, so I keep track of their time. So this has been very useful. I know that I have the Black Bay Pro, but the Black Bay Pro, I use it for different things. So yeah, this is an incredible watch. I love the crystal here, and I love the bezel that is very smooth. I love the colors of the bezel. The colors of the bezel are very, very reminiscent of the Rolex GMT. Actually, I've been to an AD recently that I've been like eyeing the Rolex Explorer 2, so I got my name on the Rolex Explorer 2, and actually in that visit to the AD, they confused this watch with the Rolex GMT, a vintage one, a Pepsi one vintage. So for me, it was very cool to know that Timex is very eye-catching right now with their models right here. It amazed me, it catch me off guard, and yeah, I've been very happy with this watch and using it a lot on this time of the year. Let's take a look at the wrist with this watch. It's very comfortable, incredible, cool, and very easy to use. Look at that. As you can see, very nice watch. It looks and wears incredible. Like I said, I really love the new strap. That is what makes this watch. So beautiful, beautiful watch. So let's move on next to, let's lift this on the wrist. As you can see, it's very incredible. I love it. Let's move on to my oldest of the newest, the Santos, the Cartier Santos in the metal right here. Santos de Cartier is incredible, a pretty incredible watch, beautiful, very well made, and actually I'm very amazed with the new system that the bracelet has, that you can take out the bracelet very easy and then put it again with no effort whatsoever. And for me, this watch has been one of the watches that you can actually just buy this watch and just don't buy any other watch. If you're a guy of one watch collection, I really seriously recommend this watch. I really, really love it. The only thing that you have to be comfortable with this watch is that the bezel actually scratches very easily, but I don't mind it, but you have to be very comfortable with that. Other than that, the watch actually hasn't been noticing any kind of scratches lately. It is very sporty, very cool. I love the crown, and I love the shape of this watch. Overall, the watch is incredible. Wears super smoothly on the wrist, and actually is one of the most lighter watches that I have on my collection. This watch, you kind of actually feel like it is a titanium watch because it doesn't feel heavy on your wrist, not at all. But look at that, look at the dial. It's an incredible watch. Very beautiful blued hands, the Roman numerals. Beautiful watch. I really love it. Let's see it on the wrist. So you put it like that, butterfly clasp, but I don't actually mind the butterfly clasp, but look at that. Look at that. It wears incredible. So maybe people are gonna debate with me that they prefer the XL. For me, the medium size is perfect. It is spot on. My wrist is 6.7 inches. I actually really like this watch so much more than the XL. I really try on the XL. I didn't like the date and I didn't like the size. It's like wearing a dinner plate on my wrist. So I discarded that watch and I went actually with this one. This was very difficult to get for me for the time being with COVID and stuff, the production problems and stuff. But now I got it. I got it actually maybe like 5 months ago. Pretty incredible watch. I really love it. Easy to wear. It's white and it goes with everything. I actually wear this watch to the gym. I wear it sleeping. I wear it every single day for 1 month straight, and it was incredible. I actually didn't want any other watch on my collection when I did that. But then we got the Rolex Explorer. Yes, the Rolex Explorer arrived first than the Tudor Black Bay Pro. So now we have here the Rolex Explorer 36 millimeters. Man, this watch, I know that I actually said on a video maybe of mine that I didn't want anymore the Rolex Explorer. That's when I tried to put my name on, and they told me that it was going to be like a year or maybe a year and a half the wait. So I was very disappointed, and I didn't actually leave my name on the list. So that's why I didn't want it. Then I got the San Martin watch, and I actually was very, very content with the watch. I wear it all the time. I still wear it because I can't wear this watch, the Explorer, easily where I live. I was very surprised when my AD called and remembered that I wanted a Explorer 1. And I'm friends with them, very good friends. I've been like purchasing watches from them. Actually, this Cartier Santos, the Cartier Santos, I bought it from them. And they told me, hey, I have a Rolex Explorer. Do you want it? And I actually, I just say yes, and I just flew right up to the AD and bought the watch. I was very excited, and actually they gave it to me with all the stickers. I'm not gonna sell this watch. This is going to be one of my entire life watches with the Cartier Santos. Well, I said that right now, but maybe I'm gonna change my mind in like 10 years, but I don't want to. I want to get this watch, to have this watches all my life, and then pass it on to my kids and so on and so forth. But yeah, I was very surprised with this watch when it arrived. I actually didn't like it at first because it looked a little bit smaller than my OP36 in blue. I actually sold that watch to get this one, so I got a pretty good price to get this one. So yeah, it was a no-brainer for me because this is a long time favorite for me, and I wasn't going to leave this opportunity open. So I grabbed it without thinking and got it. So the overall experience wearing this watch, I've been actually using it for like 3 weeks right now straight. Man, I really love it because actually in this climate that we're experiencing right now, very hot climate, sometimes very humid, sometimes very hot, and you can't even stand a minute outside. So it's been an incredible 3 weeks with this watch. Very light, very comfortable. I love the 5mm extension, so I can feel my wrist strangling my wrist, and then you can close it very easily and put it again if you're in a cool down environment. But yeah, the watch is incredible. I still going to make a video, obviously, a review about this watch, a review about the Santos, and a review about the Tudor Black Bay Pro, but not for now. I am working on them, but I have a lot of videos on the way first, but these ones are gonna be special. I'm gonna work, especially for the Explorer, I'm gonna work so hard on making a good video and explaining why this is now my favorite watch, and why I could sell all my watches and just stay with the Rolex Explorer. So now we go to the Tudor Black Bay Pro. This Tudor got me by surprise when they announced the watch. Well, I've been doing some videos on TikTok and shorts talking about the Black Bay Pro and how I don't feel that this watch is not thick. It's not that thick. The 14.6 millimeters, I don't feel them on my wrist. Why? Because as you see the watch right here, you know, the watch at 39 millimeters, you don't have a problem because, well, the 39 millimeters just looks incredible from the top down. But when you see your wrist by the side, and you can see the watch by the side, let me put it on the wrist so I can show you guys what I mean. So you wear the watch like this, right? As you can see, you cannot see the case back. So that's why I don't consider the case back for measuring the thickness of the watch, because you cannot see it on your wrist. And then you can see that the donk sapphire crystal protrudes a lot, and I don't consider that to measuring it for the thickness. So take out all that thickness from the case back and the sapphire crystal, and you get a really slim watch, a really cool watch, because I don't feel that the watch is thick at all. Thinking that way about the watch, so that's why for me it's not that thick. It is not a thick boy for me. Maybe it is a little bit more on the weight side than the Black Bay 58, obviously, because you have a bigger watch or a thicker watch and a bigger movement, and so much more movement because you have 4 hands and a date. That's why this watch is very well, thick, if you can say that. But wearing the watch and experiencing the watch, I don't think that this watch deserves that. If you don't handle the watch, I don't think it deserves that you say that the watch is thick, because you have to wear it, you have to be with it and experience it to say that it is a thick watch. For me, it's not, and I have a 6.7-inch wrist. I am not a big guy, and my wrists are average. So that's why, for me, it's not a thick boy. Yes, obviously, it's very different than the Black Bay 58. The Black Bay 58 is super thin. It is the best, well, if you see in terms of dimension, it is the best Tudor that it is. A diver. The best Black Bay diver that Tudor has, because it's the best specs or measurements. But for a GMT, this watch wears beautifully, and it really snugs my wrist incredible because of this clasp and the bracelet. The bracelet actually is very, very comfortable, but the clasp makes it a home run because it's very cool that you can adjust it with the T-fit. And it really hugs my wrist, and I don't feel any hot spots whatsoever. With the Black Bay 58 that I had, I really felt that the watch needed this. I really felt sometimes that it itches my wrist because I couldn't take out a millimeter or two for me to get comfortable and not very tight. And with this watch, you can do it. It's very easy and comfortable, and it really hugs your wrist. I don't know what it is, but it really hugs your wrist. So yeah, it's heavier, it is, but it's not that heavier, and very comfortable. And really, look at that watch. Look at the watch. Beautiful watch, beautiful hands, beautiful colors. And the lume pips, I am very impressed with the lume pips. The ceramic, all lume pips here that you have. Very interesting, very Tudor of this watch. I don't know, it's incredible, and the colors are spot on. I really like the colors. A beautiful watch. The only thing that I could say is that you cannot read these the numbers of the bezel very easily because they are not that big, and well, that's the only negative that I see, and maybe that it is a little bit thick for most of the people. But yeah, okay, so other thing that I've been like not agreeing with Tudor at all is that they made the female link like a male link. As you can see here, this is protruding very weirdly, and when with the other Tudors, the Black Bay 58 and the Black Bay 36, this goes straight down, but this one doesn't. And I don't know why they did that. It beats me why I can't figure it out why they did this, unless they wanted for you not to interchange the bracelets with the 58, and that's why they did this. For me, it's a mistake. It is a very, very bad mistake because people would want to get the 58 and buy the bracelet. It is money for them, and it is better for us and very comfortable. So I don't know why they didn't include that they have to have almost the same bracelet for you to enjoy it on your Black Bay 58. But hey, I don't know why they do things. I am not Tudor. I think that Tudor does these things for their watches in order to not to compete with each other, and they make these watches very different and very thick and with something that you don't like, but I don't know, because they don't want it to compete with Rolex, because they know that if they made the right decisions and the right measurements for the watches, they know that Tudor is going to surpass Rolex. For me, it could be like that way because it is a more affordable brand, more affordable watches, cooler watches. And imagine if they had the perfect dimensions, Rolex wouldn't even be a competition for Tudor. So that's why I think that Tudor is making this on purpose. But yeah, that's my thoughts on these watches. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. Do you like my new watches? Do you like the Black Bay Pro? Do you like the Explorer 36? What are your dislikes too? Because I know that people have a lot to say about the Tudor Black Bay Pro and the new Explorer with the 19mm lugs, which I don't mind because I have 19mm straps. Actually, I have a crown buckle 19mm strap. It is incredible. Let me know if you like Cartier watches too. I do really like, and these are my 3 favorite brands right now. Actually, Omega is my other favorite watch, my 4th favorite watches brand. but I haven't had the opportunity to see and feel the new Aquaterras and the new green of the Seamaster. So I actually had a Seamaster for review, then I sold it to buy other watches. I regret that. I want to get the green one, but I gotta see first the new Aquaterras because man, they are incredible. I think those watches could compete very well with Rolex, and overall they are incredible watches. I really think that the colors were spot on, but I want to see them in person. I want to see them in the middle. So that's been it, guys. Please like and subscribe this video. It really helps with the algorithm and really helps me to make more and more of these videos. I want to make more, and I want to make more videos for you and more reviews, but I have, well, my actual work, and this is being just a hobby of mine that I want to make it my main work. But with your help, guys, I can achieve that, and we are working on bringing you more and more watches and more content to this channel. Thank you guys for watching, and remember, guys, I am Andy, and I'll be here spending time watching time.